called a liar.
Well, I don't either. I don't say anybody, so that's the reason why.
I didn't call anybody a liar.
Okay.
And I don't want to be called a liar. So stop the liar stuff.
Tense moments as the Scott County Sheriff fights to keep Ford from repossessing 3 patrol cars. And the County Council fights back, saying they were never told about the expense. This is Wave News at 11. I'm John Bull. The debate, who knew what about the sheriff's budget and when? But tonight was all about solutions. Wave News reporter Alina Noakes shares more about the decision the board made.
The Scott County Council laid out the options they had to avoid repossession of the 3 trucks from Ford, but ultimately they settled on one.
And I didn't say that you were.
Hey, hold on. I'm going to call the meeting back to order because.
In a brief but heated exchange, the Scott County, Indiana Council debated with Sheriff Jerry Gooden on whether they knowingly avoided payments on 3 Sheriff's Department trucks, now at risk of repossession by Ford.
And I told you at budget time we had these payments. I told you we had them.
Records show the council had money set aside in last year's budget for the purchase of 3 Ford trucks for the sheriff's office, all financed through Ford. This year, the line item for financing those trucks was eliminated. The council insists they weren't aware of the more than $100,000 in outstanding debt, suggesting the sheriff was to blame for not catching it when they delivered the final budget for this year.
They knew they had a debt. They knew they had a debt. There's nobody out here that's going to be silly enough to make them think that they didn't. They had a debt. They didn't pay that debt. And now it's evolved into this, and now they're trying to do what they can do to try to save their backsides.
The county has failed to make $33,000 in payments, also incurring a $600 late fee. In Tuesday's council meeting, J.R. Ward said he spoke with Ford and they're not at the point of repossessing the trucks, but they want the council to work something out as soon as possible.
I don't care how you pay it. I just need the $34,000, $35,000 to pay it. So if they want to pay it off, that's fine and dandy. I don't care how it gets paid if they want to pay it all off.
The council threw out several options, like taking money out of a fund solely dedicated to jail-related expenses, or even raising taxes to finance the expense, which wasn't a fan favorite. They settled on taking out a loan through a local bank to refinance the payments, eliminating outstanding debt to Ford. All but one council member, John Collins, voted to approve that option.
The council now has to get final approval on the plan through the commissioner and auditor's office. Alina Noakes, Wave News.